to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for WWE Monday Night Raw. And guys, today is May 18, 2026 as we get ready for this episode of WWE Monday Night Raw. And tonight on Raw, guys, as we get ready for our preview here of tonight's program, make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. All right, make sure everything's running smoothly here, guys. Hope you're having a great Monday. Let's get the wristbands on. Yeah. Hope you guys are doing good. Show, how we doing? Already in the chat will be a good show. Heck yeah, Joe, we're going to get right into it here, guys, and welcome wrestling fans as we get right into our preview here for WWE Monday Night Raw. Please don't forget to help out the channel any way you can, guys. Like I said, this is a new era this year in year 3 here on Tim Reynolds Show. So, guys, any way you can help support the channel does make a difference here, guys, as I'm on the road to being a full-time YouTuber here on my channel. And, guys, the support from you is what helps me become that full-time YouTuber here. So without you guys, it wouldn't mean anything. So I really do appreciate it. God bless you guys. And don't forget to please like and subscribe and sign up for channel memberships. And also, if you guys can hit me up with those super chats with any wrestling questions you have, WWE questions, or just any shout outs you guys may have during this live stream, all of those super chats, subscribers, all of that stuff really does make a difference here on Tim Reynolds Show. And if you can donate, we've also got a link on the top of my YouTube channel that you guys can donate any amount. That really does mean a lot and does a lot for this YouTube channel. And don't forget to sign up for a channel membership if you guys are interested. So thank you so much, guys. God bless you guys, and let's get ready for Monday night, where we will see WWE Raw. And guys, we'll find out where Raw is coming from here tonight as we get ready for our preview show. Guys, let me know what you're most looking forward to here on this episode of Monday Night Raw here tonight as we get ready to bring it to you here on Tim Reynolds Show for this WWE Monday Night Raw preview. All right. So, guys, as we look forward tonight, we will see in Greensboro, North Carolina, WWE Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, we will see tonight the OBA FEME Open Challenge will continue after what we've seen take place last week, where OBA actually was approached by General Manager Adam Pearce, who told him there was not a superstar in the back that had the guts to come out and take on the ruler one-on-one in his Open Challenge. And OBA FEME did not take too kindly to being told that by the Raw general manager, as he would go backstage and grab Angel Garza and Roberto, taking them both out without even them being ready for a match, not even having their ring gear on, as we see OBA FEME just absolutely destroy these two men. And it was a statement made by the ruler. And now tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw, we'll see who will answer the ruler's Open Challenge, as OBA FEME once again will be here on WWE Monday Night Raw. And I want to know from you wrestling fans, from you in the WWE universe, who do you think will answer the Open Challenge here tonight? Daniel Berry, what's up, man? Happy Monday. And guys, let me know in the comments here, who do you think will answer the OBA FEME Open Challenge here on WWE Monday Night Raw in Greensboro, North Carolina, here on May 18th, 2026. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. Now let's go to our next matchup we'll see here tonight, as the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Brie Bella and Paige will defend their titles against the Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez in what should be a huge women tag team matchup here on Monday Night Raw. The women's tag team titles will be on the line. Will Judgment Day be able to get those titles back to the clubhouse, or will we see Brie Bella and Paige continue their reign as the WWE Women's Champions here on Monday Night Raw? Let me know, guys. Tyler, what's up? Mysterious, how we doing, guys? Don't forget to let me know in the comments, guys, who are you picking for this women's tag team matchup, where we will see the Judgment Day's Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez look to gain WWE Women's Tag Team Championship gold here in this matchup tonight. Will we see Brie Bella and Paige Page be able to retain their titles once again, or will we have new champs? You guys let me know in the comments here, and welcome to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for WWE Monday Night Raw. We're doing a little preview here, guys, of the matches to come. Would love to hear your guys' feedback, and don't forget, guys, to please help out the channel any way that you can, whether that's liking, subscribing, signing up for channel memberships on my YouTube page. You can also click the link at the top to donate any amount that you guys would like, or if you have any shout outs, or if you guys have any WWE questions, you can hit me up here on the live stream with those super chats, and anything in any way you guys can do to help out the channel really does mean a lot. All right, guys, getting into our next matchup here on Monday Night Raw. On this preview show, we see the original El Grande Americano and Los Americanos Hermanos taking on El Grande Americano and Los Americanos in Bravo and Rayo in a six-man, or I should say a trios tornado tag match here tonight. And I'm really excited for this one, guys, because I think coming up this weekend, we're going to see the mask versus mask matchup in WWE AAA, where we will see the original El Grande Americano go one-on-one with El Grande Americano, and it will be mask for mask. The winner of this matchup will be able to demask the other, and oh my goodness, will we finally find out who is underneath both of the masks, or at least one of the masks of El Grande Americano. It's been driving me nuts! And I can't wait to see that matchup, man. We'll probably catch the highlights. I'm sure we'll be trying to keep things going. Don't forget, guys, I will be going down to Florida this week as well. So we'll be doing our WWE live stream here today and the WWE show review for Monday Night Raw right after this live stream as well. So thank you guys for hanging out here. All right, guys. And also to come here on Monday Night Raw, we'll see the World Heavyweight Champion, the OTC Roman Reigns, as he confronts the Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu after the brutal attack from the Samoan Werewolf last week on Monday Night Raw. And if you guys had not seen it yet, we would see Jacob Fatu come out and get in the face of Roman Reigns, who was waiting for Fatu to acknowledge him on Monday Night Raw, but that would not be the case, because he would just attack the World Heavyweight Champion and put him through a table. But he was not done there. He would also make sure he took out the Usos also, and at the very end, he would take out all three, just ramming and spearing them through the barriers there by the timekeeper area. It was a brutal attack and a statement made by Jacob Fatu, as it looks like he wants to remain in that World Heavyweight Championship title picture. And man, I gotta know from you wrestling fans in WWE Universe, what do you think of the possibility of running it back? Possibly at Clash in Italy? I'm not sure, but it does look like Jacob Fatu wants another shot at Roman Reigns and wants another shot to become the new World Heavyweight Champion. But man, I don't know if this was the right way to go about it. The Usos got caught in the crossfire here, trying to have their back for the OTC, and Roman, man, I don't know what he expected, bringing Jacob Fatu in the ring last week after what he has done over the last month to Roman Reigns. And also, that brings up my next point here, guys. Are we just running this sort of stuff on repeat, right? Because we've seen Jacob Fatu take out Roman time and time and time again. And sure, Roman Reigns has got his stuff back, right? He's also been able to get back at him by getting the victory to retain his World Heavyweight Championship. So you've got to wonder what this means going forward for Roman and his Heavyweight Championship title reign. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think Jacob Fatu is a worthy challenger, but because he's already been defeated, do you guys think we should be looking at another new contender here for the World Heavyweight title? A new #1 contender? I mean, maybe not. This storyline could build to go somewhere, but could it possibly be that when Roman Reigns defeats Jacob Fatu again, if he does, well, does that mean that Jacob Fatu will actually acknowledge his tribal chief? I'm not sure what to make of it, but it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show as we're doing a little preview here for Monday Night Raw. Really, guys, I'm looking forward to seeing what Roman Reigns has to say here today. And even more point, what's the Usos' role in all of this, right? Because they've been taken out a couple of different times in the last 3 weeks as well by Jacob FATU. And man, it's going to be really interesting to see what Roman's thoughts are and where are we headed. Could we possibly see a World Heavyweight Championship match at Crash in Italy where Roman Reigns goes one-on-one with Jacob Fatu once again? Will they run it back? I'm not sure if I would look forward to that matchup or not, but it has caught my interest the fact that Jacob Fatu still feels like he has a chance to be the contender, the number one contender for that World Heavyweight title. All right, guys, just double checking to make sure everything's running smoothly here. Looks like quality is good. You guys hear me okay? I think we're doing all right here. Looks like all right. Yep. All right. Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys, don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We are only a few subscribers away from reaching 3,500 here on the channel. So appreciate you guys doing that with us here today. All right, we're going to get things started with our goal for the live stream here as well. If you guys have any WWE questions, please let me know here in the live chat as we set up our goal here for the day. All right, appreciate y'all. So yeah, still getting into it here, guys, and what to expect here on Monday Night Raw. I'm really looking forward to the trios tornado tag match. That's sort of a AAA staple, and they're gonna have that here on Monday Night Raw with the original El Grande Americano and his crew, and El Grande Americano and Los Americanos. The women's tag team division is starting to heat up here on Monday Night Raw, so looking forward to that as well. Will we possibly see a response from Angel Garza and Roberto after what took place last week with OBA FEME taking them out? I'm not sure really what to make of that, but we're really getting into it here. And man, how about Javon Evans last week was able to make a huge impact with that big win over Rusev. I mean, gosh, man, that OG cutter starting to turn into one of the best finishers to watch on any WWE programming here, but a big win for him getting that victory over Rusev. And we'll also hear from Seth freaking Rollins here tonight after what took place last week with Rollins looking like he is not done with the vision just yet, getting involved in their matchup that cost Austin Theory and Logan Paul the match against the Street Profits. And now the Street Profits have a number one contenders they have a World Tag Team Championship match at WWE Saturday Night's main event. And guys, don't forget, for all the members here on Tim Reynolds Show, I do have a poll going on right now. Pick what's your favorite match currently scheduled for WWE Saturday Night's main event. And I'd love to hear from you guys here on the live stream here today. What is your thoughts about WWE Saturday Night's main event? I think it's kind of confusing when we're trying to build for Saturday Night's main event, but then also we've got Clash in Italy coming up in just a few weeks as well. So that's kind of a little confusing for me because we already haven't even built up the Clash to Italy PLE, which is only a few weeks away. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with that here as well. And guys, we're getting ready to get things started as the show's about to start. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go here, Joe. Good evening, Mysterio. I think it's going to be interesting for the mood of what Roman will be in. Joe, I got to agree with you, man. Good evening, the best YouTuber. Joe, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, guys. And don't forget to like this live stream, guys, to subscribe, share it with your family and friends. Let's try to get more wrestling fans here on the channel hanging out with us today. And hope you guys have enjoyed this little preview on what to expect here tonight as we get ready for the show. All right, let's go. And welcome Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and wrestling fans around the world, to this YouTube channel here for your WWE scheduled programming, where you'll get to see some of the best live play-by-play here on YouTube today. On one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube, it's Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for WWE Monday Night Raw. And they are live in Greensboro, North Carolina for this week's episode here on May 18th, 2026. Live on Netflix and presented by DoorDash. Let's go! It's time for Tim Reynolds Show. And guys, last Monday night, we would see Roman Reigns arrive to the arena with General Manager Adam Pearce trying to tell him that FATU does not deserve to be in the ring here today with the OTC after the assault he put on Roman Reigns after Backlash. And Roman says, no, he still has to acknowledge me. So, because of what that was said there by the world champ, then he would welcome FATU. As he arrived to the arena, Jey Uso, they're trying to talk some sense into the Samoan werewolf, but FATU did not want to hear any of it, as he tells Roman he's coming for him to take everything, taking out Jimmy Uso as well, before the confrontation between FATU and Reigns, and the clash inside the ring as FATU would just deliver a brutal assault as Roman would try to fight back, even using the steel chair multiple times over the back of the Samoan werewolf. And right when it looked like Roman would put him away, oh no, the Tongan death grip by FATU as the Samoan werewolf once again would take out the OTC with a huge power bomb through the announcer's table. And the Tongan death grip applied once again as Jacob FATU holds up the World Heavyweight Championship and makes a huge statement. But he was not done yet as he runs onto the outside of the ring and crashes through the barrier, taking out the Usos and Roman Reigns. What a brutal assault and attack by Jacob FATU. And now we see an SUV arriving to the arena here in Greensboro, North Carolina. Could this be the world champ? It is! Roman Reigns is here in the building! And the title handed to the world champ as he arrives. And there's General Manager Adam Pearce.
So last week,
you didn't just listen to me?
We wouldn't be here today. Jacob would be fired because
he's got a good point
to be here. So we're gonna do it my way. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? She was right. We should have done it your way. Doesn't matter now. I just need a few minutes because I'm calling his ass out right now. Are you serious right now? He needs to be fired. He needs to be fired. He needs to be fired tonight. I need to handle my business first. You understand? Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but.
And oh my goodness, General Manager of Monday Night Raw, Adam Pearce said FATU needs to be fired for his actions over the last couple of weeks. But Roman Reigns says, I ain't done with them. I need to call out the Samoan werewolf right now. But look who kicks off Monday Night Raw. He is the Samoan werewolf, Jacob FATU.
This can't sit well with the tribal chief, but I don't know if there's a man walking God's green earth who has the guts to look the Samoan werewolf in the eye and tell him to get out of here.
And we're going to find out what Jacob FATU has to say as we kick off Monday Night Raw here, ladies and gentlemen. And man, what a way to kick off the show here. FATU looking like he's probably going to call out Roman Reigns here. And it's a beautiful sold-out arena here in Greensboro, North Carolina. Ooh, last man standing match, Joe? That'd be pretty cool with Roman and FATU.
Hey,
Hey.
you trying to say you gonna call me out, Roman?
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm here right now. Bring your punk ass out here so I can go for your punk ass.
And Roman being called out by Jacob FATU, but uh-oh, he doesn't get Roman Reigns. He's getting Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Jacob FATU's cousins, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and 9-time champion. Don't feel like coming out of your talk. At least Jay doesn't. I'll clear you to something.
And now Jimmy and Jay, as you see Jimmy trying to hold Jay off here. Jay with a steel chair looking like he's ready for some action.
What the hell we doing, Jacob? Huh? Oh, you sat here and told everybody and their mama and them, you'll do anything it takes to save your family. You'll do anything it takes to take care of your wife, to give them a better life. Part of that was acknowledging the tribal chief, man.
Oh boy, I don't know about that, Jimmy.
You lost that backlash. You were supposed to acknowledge it, and you didn't. It's like you choose the hardest path to follow, man. You don't mess around and put your hands on management. Now, guess what? They about to fire your ass. Yeah. Then what? Then what? We go back to that lifestyle, huh? We don't give our kids the big bag, the better schools, the bigger cars, the better life, huh?
I mean, Jimmy makes a good point.
Man, then what? We back in prison now, huh?
Ooh, big statement there from Jimmy. We back in prison? And Jey Uso went to attack Jacob, and now Jimmy trying to aid his brother, and oh no, the tongue and death grip applied to Jimmy Uso as Jacob FATU takes out the Usos once again, and the chair shot from Jey Uso, but FATU just takes it. He's not even phased. And now Jay, oh no! Jey Uso has just been attacked with the tongue and death grip, and now Jay being suffocated. And what an assault here by FATU! And oh my goodness, making his way to the ring, he is a world heavyweight champion, the OTC Roman Reigns. He's here. The world champ is here. And he stares down the Samoan werewolf as he looks to teach Jacob FATU a lesson and make him acknowledge his tribal chief. And oh my goodness, Roman staring a hole this freaking big into Jacob FATU. And what a way to kick this off. FATU looks like he's lost it as Roman heads inside the ring. Ooh, you can feel the tension in the building. And what will Roman do here as he stares down FATU? Jacob staring down Reigns, and Roman with the right hand, Jacob with a right, and now these two exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. Roman's got the upper hand, and the big boot to the face knocks Jacob into the corner. And now Roman looking for the Superman punch, but oh no! The tongue and death grip applied by FATU. Roman trying to fight out of it. The super kick from Jay connects twice, but Jacob still holding on. And the spear! The spear from Jey Uso. And the Uso splash from Jimmy takes out Jacob. And right in time, the Usos come to help The 1D! Oh! And the Usos take care of the Samoan werewolf problem as they lay out Jacob FATU. And now it looks like Jay is not done yet. And they can't believe FATU's already back to his feet. And now off the ropes here. Oh, no, wait a minute. Trying to hang. Oh, no. As you see here, FATU being tied up into the ropes by the Usos. And now Roman looking for a Superman punch. Oh, my. And that connects to Jacob FATU. And now the double super kicks to the Samoan werewolf. And once again, Roman Reigns with the second Superman punch. Oh my! And FATU tied up in the ropes, and another double super kick! Are you kidding me? And now, untangled out of the ropes, Roman looking for the final shot to put this away. In the corner, ooh, ah. And the spear from Roman Reigns connects, taking out FATU as the Usos help out their tribal chief and take out the Samoan werewolf here to kick off Monday Night Raw. And the dap up to Jimmy and Jay as the Usos had the back of their tribal chief. And they lay out the Samoan werewolf here on Monday Night Raw as he lays in the middle of the ring. A statement made by the World Heavyweight Champ.
He was forced to answer for his sins against his own family.
And they said it right. FATU had to answer his own sins from his own family. And wait a minute. General Manager Adam Pearce staring down Roman.
Jacob FATU.
Uh-oh.
Roman! Roman. Tribal combat.
Uh-oh. And General Manager Adam Pearce says no, but Jacob FATU just challenged Roman Reigns to tribal combat. What's up, Dylan? Uh-oh, Roman grabs the microphone from General Manager Adam Pearce. Will Roman accept the challenge for tribal combat?
I accept.
He accepts! No way! Ladies and gentlemen, tribal combat will take place between Roman Reigns and Jacob FATU for the World Heavyweight Championship. What an explosive way to kick off Monday Night Raw!
To imagine that.
It looked like General Manager Adam Pearce was going to fire Jacob FATU, and that's when the Samoan werewolf announced and asked for tribal combat. And Roman Reigns was happy to oblige as the tribal chief. Now we'll head into tribal combat with the Samoan werewolf, and the World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line.
And now we have a third one coming up. This is about your standing in the family, let alone WWE. There are no rules. There are no disqualifications, no countouts. And the loser is forced to acknowledge the winner as their tribal chief. I hope Jacob knows what he's doing. This is the sign of a desperate man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, so much to unpack in this developing story here tonight.
Wow.
Tonight it's going to be on Monday Night Raw because the stars are indeed out and they are indeed.
Guys, there is Seth freaking Rollins. He's here in the arena for Monday Night Raw, and we'll hear what the visionary, the revolutionary, has to say here coming up on Raw. And also, the ruler, OBA FEME, has his open challenge here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Who will be strong enough? Who will have the guts to answer the open challenge? And we see the Judgment Day arriving to the arena. Will they be able to bring more gold back to the clubhouse as the Women's Tag Team Championships will be on the line here tonight and on Monday Night Raw? Guys, it's Finn Balor.
It's someone that I knew would have my back no matter what. It was only going to be JD. Then a moment of truth. Since we jumped you out, people have been asking JD, how could you do that?
And that's right, guys. JD betrayed Finn Balor, and Balor couldn't believe it. The last person he thought would turn his back on him was JD.
Defending you, taking bullets for you. Isn't it tonight, after all this time, step out of that big fat shadow that you cast?
And guys, this is crazy. They're kind of replaying a promo as JD McDonough says he's going to make sure to put Finn Balor into the past. Wait a minute. What? JD McDonough and Finn Balor in a street fight? That's happening here. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, our first match of the night is coming up next, and making his way to the ring for this next match that's scheduled for one fall. It is a street fight. He is Finn Balor. Hey. And I love that old entrance music there for Finn Balor as we get ready for our first matchup here on WWE Monday Night Raw.
First from Bray to the Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
All right, guys, let's get our votes in. Pick your winners
If you hear
for this.
the DoorDash Water Slam Swingers, use code Water.
All right, so these for the street fight match to kick off WWE Monday Night Raw. All right, guys, we're going on commercial break. So as soon as we get our poll done here, we're going to get getting some WWE questions. Get with the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, Finn Balor. I think that's... All right, what we doing? Yeah, EO Sky getting married. That's right. That's pretty cool. Thank you for saying that, Jeffrey. How we doing, Joe? Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Shout out to Dylan. Heck yeah. All right, guys, just getting our poll set up here. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, and I always forget how to spell McDonough's name. N-A-G-H. All right, there we go, guys. Poll is now set up and ready. So I hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, big congratulations, guys. Io Sky got married over the weekend to another new WWE superstar that just came from Japan. Nakora. I'm probably mispronouncing that wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and just give it that one shot and congratulate them on their new marriage. That is awesome. And as a matter of fact, guys, I'm going to be heading down to Florida this week to watch my brother get married this week. So congratulations to the newlyweds there as well in the Reynolds family. It's awesome to be able to be a part of that, and I can't wait to check it out. And thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any wrestling questions or shout outs, you guys can hit me up with those super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show, and I'd love to hear your guys' feedback, man. Don't care. Finn versus JD for the 400th time. Don't care. Boring. Hey, what's up, Gogurts? Hey, dude, totally agree with you, man. We already seen right there. They're actually using some old footage here on some of these new matches that they're doing now, but they're making this one a street fight, I guess. So I guess that should be a little exciting to kick off the show here.
On Netflix tonight from the city of Greensboro, North Carolina. And so much to come.
All right, guys, here in Greensboro, North Carolina.
With Jacob.
Oh, and guys, check this out. Javon Evans was born and raised in Greensboro, North Carolina. That's the fact of the night. All right, guys, here we go. Woo! Crack open a cold one and cheers to y'all. This is Tim Reynolds Show.
Street fight will kick us off with.
All right, so JD McDonough is already in the ring as we get started here with this first matchup here tonight. As Finn Balor starts hammering down right hands on top of McDonough. Throwing him off now, JD. Into the ropes. The clothesline there as McDonough spills onto the outside of the ring. And now Finn Balor in pursuit here. And remember, this is a street fight match now, guys. And JD McDonough thrown into the barrier here near the timekeeper's area. And now Finn Balor throwing McDonough into the steel steps. And already the brutality has begun here in this street fight match. And there's a kendo stick. There's multiple kendo sticks. Oh boy. And now another. And now we go for the steel chairs. Oh yeah. Here we go. Steel chair time. It's street match time. What's up, Michael Cole and Corey Graves, Byron Saxton, Kathy Kelly, and Alicia Taylor here tonight. And oh no, Finn Balor with that chair shot to the gut on McDonough. McDonough, though, has a kendo stick and uses it right to the gut and to the back of the neck of Finn Balor. And now across the chest, across the back as JD McDonough uses that kendo stick across the back of Finn Balor.
This is a sadistic side to him.
And now, McDonough setting up the steel chair in between the top turnbuckle in the middle. And Finn Balor responds with a kendo stick shot of his own. And another to the back of the neck
and a rich history
of McDonough. And now Finn, missed with the kendo. And nice Russian leg sweep there as the kendo stick grasped around the throat of Finn Balor. And now JD McDonough looks like he's in control here, looking to get the win here against Finn Balor. And now, the kendo stick to the throat of Balor in the corner here. And the ref can't do a damn thing here in this street fight. That's McDonough's up on the middle rope and pressing down with that kendo stick across the throat. And Balor able to counter as McDonough goes face first into the turnbuckle. And now face first through the steel chair. Oh my! And Dunna just got thrown head first into that steel chair that was put in between by JD, in between the top and middle turnbuckle.
Women's tag team champion.
And now Finn Balor may be looking for something else here
So they let you in.
as he tries to get himself together. Here comes the tables!
And now,
But JD McDonough diving through the middle ropes takes out Finn Balor.
Avoided disaster by a literal few inches. The official Daryl Sharma in this matchup checking on.
And wow, JD McDonough, whoa! almost hit the top of his head on the corner of that announcer's table. A close call. And now, oh, the microphone to the head of Balor. And now these two have spilled onto the outside. A big right hand from McDonough as we see Finn Balor and JD battling in the WWE Universe here.
He loves to punish his opponents.
Oh, and McDonough just got thrown into some crates. They're on the outside of the arena. And oh my goodness. And look at the fans up in the bleachers. And they don't get to see this very often with the WWE superstars fighting back there. And now Finn Balor gets his head bashed up not once or twice, but 3 times, 4 times here into those barricades. Those containers, oh my goodness.
And to have the dagger placed in your back by your stomach has to hurt Balor. Well, McDonough would not be.
And wait a minute, what's JD McDonough looking to do here? Uh-oh! On the top of some sort of crate or area here, a standing moonsault takes out Finn Balor. And talk about the guts of JD McDonough standing on some crate holder as he just hit a beautiful standing moonsault there, taking out Finn Balor. And will we see JD McDonough be able to get the victory over Finn Balor in this street fight matchup here on Monday Night Raw? Or will Balor be able to get another victory over his former friend JD McDonough here tonight? We will find out coming up next after these commercial breaks. But guys, please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the love and support here on Tim Reynolds Show. Hey guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart. God bless you guys and hope you're having a terrific Monday night. All right, so not a bad way to kick off Monday Night Raw here, guys, as we've seen the OTC Roman Reigns show up to the arena, grab his World Heavyweight Championship, and again, we see General Manager Adam Pearce come out and talk to Roman about he believes that FATU needs to be fired for his actions over the last couple of weeks here, especially him putting his hands on a lot of WWE officials and hurting them after he brutally attacked Roman Reigns after WWE Backlash and also attacking the Usos and Roman after Monday Night Raw. Now, WWE officials got involved. General Manager Adam Pearce got attacked pretty much at Backlash, trying to get Jacob Fatu to stop his assault on Roman Reigns. So, with that being said, it looks like General Manager Adam Pearce is going to fire Jacob Fatu, but Roman says, nah, he still needs to learn a lesson, and I'm about to call his ass out to start Monday Night Raw here. But guys, it would be Jacob Fatu who actually would be the one to come and start Monday Night Raw, calling out Roman Reigns. And the Usos came out and gave Jacob Fatu a taste of his own medicine. But Fatu was able to fight off the Usos before Roman Reigns came out, and the 3-on-1 assault would give the odds to the OTC and the Usos. But guys, Jacob Fatu was not done there, even though General Manager Adam Pearce came out and looks like he was going to fire him. But man, Roman Reigns looked at the General Manager of Raw and said, do what you want. We've done handled business here. And then Jacob Fatu would lay down the challenge to Roman Reigns for tribal combat. And guys, now the Samoan Werewolf wants one more shot at the OTC for the World Heavyweight Championship, and it looks like he will get to face the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns in tribal combat. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out with us on Tim Reynolds Show. Keith, my man, how we doing, brother? Raw needs to be back on regular TV where there's less commercials. Well, I don't know if there's less commercials. Maybe slightly less, if I had to guess. All right, here we go. I just subscribed. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate you, man. And guys, we are now back to the action as Finn Balor and JD McDonough have made it back to the ring. A right hand by Balor, and oh, a beautiful neck breaker there by Balor, connects to McDonough, and now Finn looking to get the momentum going his way here. A table set up in the ring now, up against the top turnbuckle in the corner, and Finn with a chair to the gut of McDonough and across the back and spine with that steel chair shot. And Finn not done there with another shot to the side and shoulder of McDonough. And wait a minute. Balor. Oh, he stopped. He laid the chair down, and now Finn. Wait a minute, JD counters, and oh no, a big Uranaki, and then a standing moonsault as Balor lay across the steel chair, and somehow it gets the shoulder up before the count of 2. Wow! And a beautiful standing moonsault by JD McDonough. Balor able to kick out just before the count of 3. And what a counter there by McDonough. And now Finn Balor could be in big trouble. And the crowd loving it in Greensboro here. The double knees to the forehead there. And now McDonough throws Finn. Oh, holds up against the table just in time. And the sling blade connects to JD. Balor's fired up. And now in the corner. Watch out, McDonough. And Finn, the drop kick as JD goes through the table. Oh, my. And now Balor pulling JD McDonough out from the wreckage. And now Finn, he's going to look for the coup de grace here. And guys, will we see Dominic Mysterio? Will we see the Judgment Day? Finn Balor heads to the top rope here. And the coup de grace. No, McDonough able to roll out of the way. And a running knee takes out Balor. JD picks up Finn. The powerbomb. The cover. And a kick out at 2. What a counter there from McDonough, who is pissed off about not getting the 3 count. Oh, man, and JD McDonough's got a cut on his back there after going through the table. And now McDonough heads up to the top rope, looking for that moonsault to put this matchup away. Oh, and it connects the cover by McDonough. And then somehow Finn Balor able to kick. How did Balor have the energy to get his shoulders off the mat? JD McDonough hit a flawless moonsault there from the top rope, and Finn Balor had the courage, the guts to get the shoulder up here in this street fight matchup to start Monday Night Raw. Guys, don't forget to get your votes in here for our first matchup on the channel.
As much punishment as Finn Balor can take, JD McDonough is more than happy to supply. Yeah, we've seen.
All right, guys, McDonough with another table, throwing that inside the ring here. Uh-oh, and JD sucks chance start to ring out here in Greensboro. And now McDonough setting up the table. Balor trying to pull himself up.
Here as Balor tries to drag himself back into the fight.
And McDonough placing Balor on top of the table. Right hands raining down. And now Balor could be in big trouble. And here comes JD heading to the top rope, looking for another moonsault here. But Balor, able to knock down JD, who then lands on the steel chair after falling down off the top rope. And now Balor, he's going to take care of this one as he looks to go to the top rope, looking for the coup de grace. But oh no, there's Dominic Mysterio. And now Mysterio being attacked by Balor. But that pays off as Finn able to rake the eyes of McDonough. But now McDonough able to fight back, looking for a superplex here. Superplex through the table. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? JD McDonough crawling to put an arm over Balor to get the cover here. The cover, 2. And Balor gets the shoulder up. There's no quit in Finn Balor after this huge superplex from the top rope through the table. That may have affected JD McDonough and done more damage to him than it did to Balor, but somehow, some way, Finn Balor kicks out. And now what's Dominic Mysterio doing here? Looking for another weapon on the outside. There's a trash can as he throws that inside the ring.
Somebody like Dirty Dom? This is why.
Another trash can here from Dirty Dom. And now he's going to try to help out his friend here.
The trash can.
And it's a street fight, so nothing Dominic can do, or nothing Finn can do about it here. Nothing the ref can do about it here. And now, oh no. Oh, and the trash can shot now to the back after the gut shot there from the trash can by Dominic. And another one. And oh no, Finn Balor up on the middle rope. As you see here, Mysterio looking to hit the 619. But oh no, McDonough got caught! Oh no, the 619 to McDonough! Finn Balor countered and hit Dominic Mysterio over the head with the steel! And now with the trash can, Finn Balor! McDonough in trouble, the trash can on his head, and the drop kick in the corner from Balor! And McDonough still in the trash can! Here goes Finn! Up to the top rope here! Bleeding from his back, and the coup de grace as Balor crushes the trash can on McDonough, the cover. Your winner of this street fight matchup to kick off Monday Night Raw, it's Finn Balor. Wow, and you talk about Balor overcoming the odds, man.
It was a war between Balor and J.D. McDonough. But in the end, Finn Balor with sweet, sweet revenge. In the last possible moment, Balor would put J.D. McDonough in harm's way. Deliver a trash can.
And that's right, guys. Finn Balor would be able to counter the double team by the Judgment Day. That drop kick with J.D. McDonough in the trash can, and then the coup de grace with the trash can over the head of McDonough, and the 1, 2, 3 victory for Finn Balor. Bloodied and battered and bruised, but Balor once again on top with another victory over his former Judgment Day brethren. Valen, how we doing? Hey, how you doing, bro? More importantly, how's your mental health? Mental health is getting better every day, man. It's one of those things where we always need to make sure we're prioritizing it and trying to get better every day, guys.
The slam has been triggered. Use code what?
All right, appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any wrestling questions or shout outs, make sure you hit me up with those super chats. You guys can also sign up for channel memberships here for Tim Reynolds Show. And guys, don't forget, any way that you guys can help out the channel really does go a long way. As we seen last Monday night on Raw, the Vision got attacked and surprised by Seth Rollins, and that led to a roll-up here as the Street Profits were able to pin the World Tag Champs, and there Braun Breaker took out D'Angelo Dawkins, and after Rollins hit the super kick, Montez Ford not too happy with Rollins.
Trusted.
Ooh, not to be trusted.
No ass to win the tag team.
And they said you don't need your ass, says Montez Ford. Big statement there made by the Street Profits and Seth Rollins.
Guys, I am backstage with Seth Rollins. And Seth, your issues with Braun Breaker led to Angelo Dawkins catching a stray spear last week. Do you think it's wise to continue pursuing battles with the Vision, knowing that it's creating even more friction between yourself and other superstars?
Kathy, wise? I don't know about wise, but I do know a few things. I know that I am a marked man. I know that I have absolutely zero allies. But I also know that sooner rather than later, I have to put an end to the Vision.
That's right.
And I've been spinning my wheels, thinking about the best way to do that. And what has occurred to me is that sometimes the easiest way out of a situation is to run right through it. You know what else I know? I haven't had a match on Monday Night Raw in about 9 months. And I think we should change that.
Uh-oh! Here
tonight
night.
in Greensboro.
Yes! And Seth Rollins says he has no allies.
Has given me the main event tonight, and with that main event, I have a very direct challenge to make to the Vision. Any member of the Vision. One of them, two of them, three of them, all of them. I don't give a damn. I'll fight any of them. Kathy, you know who I'd really like to see answer that challenge? It's a guy who thinks he's ready, but he's not. The guy who says he can beat me on his own,
Who?
but can't. Braun Breaker.
I had to think that was coming.
Who are you really?
Good question.
Are you just a Nepo baby that can't hack it? Are you an athlete that just turns into some wad of wasted potential?
Whoa.
Or are you everything that you say you are? This is your chance, Braun. Main event tonight, Monday Night Raw. Show me who you really are.
And wow, Seth Rollins laying down the challenge here tonight for the main event of Monday Night Raw. Will Braun Breaker answer the challenge? But guys, it's OBA FEME, the ruler. And guess what? The OBA FEME Open Challenge will continue here tonight for Monday Night Raw. All right, guys, man, wow, what a way to open up the show. As Seth Rollins there in that interview says he hasn't had a match on Monday Night Raw in about 9 months, and he looks to change that here tonight. And General Manager Adam Pearce has given him the main event here tonight. So he challenges and calls out the Vision, but not just any member of the Vision. He calls out Braun Breaker. And will we see the new leader of the Vision answer the open challenge, answer the call here today in the main event of Monday Night Raw in Greensboro, North Carolina? Well, we're about to find out coming up after these commercial breaks. But don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Valen, we all care about you, brother. Your electrifying attitude towards sports is always brings up our day. It won't be the same without you, especially during the football season. Well, Valen, thank you very much. I appreciate your kind comments, especially about mental health. Guys, your mental health is very important, and make sure you guys are always trying to stay on top of it, no matter what bad things may go through your mind, or no matter what bad things you may go through in life. Make sure you always prioritize your mental health and also taking care of yourself, believing in yourself, loving yourself. Those things are all important to your success as a human being and being able to grow and mature and be the person that you want to be in your life, guys. So just make sure you figure those things out. Make sure you acknowledge those things to yourself and in your mind, because remember, guys, you are in control. Not some doctor, not some pills, not somebody else. You are in control, man. You just got to give it to God. Have faith, man, and make sure you definitely have faith in yourself and in what you're able to accomplish and do. So thank you guys so much, man. I'm glad I'm able to build this sports community here, guys, where we're all can be open and honest with each other and also be able to have some fun here, guys. What an incredible Monday Night Raw it's been so far. I'd love to hear your guys' takes and what you guys think so far about this episode here on May 18th, 2026 here of WWE Monday Night Raw. Let me know, wrestling fans. Do you like where it's going so far? What did you think about our first matchup here as we see Finn Balor got a very big win here? Get that in the chat here. So winner of the first match of the night, Finn Balor. Dude, bounces. I used to watch WWE as a kid. Me too, man. Me too. It was probably my last year in high school, around 2009, was probably when I stopped watching a little bit, just because, you know, a lot of things going on after you graduate high school, right? Didn't always have cable everywhere I was at as well. But yeah, interesting to see how WWE's come so far. I got to be honest, man, I'm kind of mixed feelings about the new TKO. You know, there's some things I don't like about it. There are some things I like about it. But hopefully, you know, we can continue to grow this channel here on Tim Reynolds Show and bring some excitement, some electrifying commentary here to WWE, and hope everybody really enjoys it.
Target in the United States. Head over to Byron.
Oh, Valid, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the support. And guys, backstage, Sol Ruka interviewing with Byron Saxton.
Matches on Monday Night Raw. Your first one was against the women's world champion Liv Morgan. Last week, you took on Io Sky. How do you feel about your performance so far here on the main roster?
Honestly, I am stoked that I've had these opportunities to wrestle some of the best women in this business. Now, I know I haven't won yet, but I'm still new. I've only been doing this for like 4 years, and I've already made a huge statement, and I put the locker room on notice. This is just the no.
Oh, and it's Becky Lynch, the women's intercontinental champion.
Check there. No notifications, and no, you haven't faced the best because you haven't faced me. So that's 2 lies, but you're not doing very well. You're 0-2, and I don't know about your future if you can't get any victories in your first 2 matches. I think you've bitten off more than you can chew, and I think you should get going. I think you should be gone, leave, go back to NXT. So long. You make a good point for once. I'm gonna go.
Oh. Byron, I'll tell you, that's this generation. They give up so easily. Like back in my day, I had to scratch and claw.
Uh-oh. And looks like instead of
Yeah, I think it is.
instead of just backing away, looks like we're about to hear coming up next and making her way to the ring, it's Sol Ruka. And after being interrupted by Becky Lynch, the women's intercontinental champion, backstage, it looks like Sol Ruka has something to say and something on her mind here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Young woman here in WWE taking the world champ Liv Morgan to the limit.
Thank you, Val. Appreciate that. Jeffrey in the chat as well. Guys, don't forget, we've got a super chat challenge going on here for this live stream here for WWE Monday Night Raw. We're looking for 5 grateful and blessful people here to donate super chats as we hear.
There's no point in doing this back there. So I'm going to do it right now in front of you guys. Becky, hey girl, I know you're back there watching this right now, so I hope you just, come out here and face me like the man that you claim that you are.
Ooh, and we see Sol Ruka calling out the man Becky Lynch. And ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring here for Monday Night Raw, she is the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man Becky Lynch. And look at the face of Lynch. She is not too pleased with these actions from Sol Ruka. And now we'll get to hear what the man has to say in response.
Okay, what stunt are you pulling here? Okay, making a holy show of yourself.
Look, I know you think that I should just run back to NXT scared and that I don't belong here on Raw. But I have worked too hard to just give up. And one thing about me is I am damn good at proving people wrong.
Yeah, you tell him, Sol. Tell her.
So, how about we do just that? Let's prove if you're right or wrong. Let's dish this out in this ring, right here, right now. What are you saying?
You want to face me?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you want to face me right here, right now?
Yes.
She's not going to do it.
Face me right here, right now in
Again.
Greensboro, North Carolina.
Yes, I do.
Crowd seemed to like it. Nah.
Oh, okay.
She's-
No.
Yeah.
No. Well, hey, no. No. And it's no. I would love nothing more than to perform for
for the people of Greensboro, North Carolina. Because Lord knows you could use some excitement in your life. And nothing would make your life more than to see a Becky Lynch match. And I would love to give that to you. But hey, I don't just pride myself on being the greatest female wrestler of all time, and it's not just me saying it. Other people. Here we go again. Yes, here we do go again, and now I have to start over. Sorry, where was I? I am the greatest female wrestler of all time, and it's not just me saying it. Other people are saying it. Everybody's saying it. Sports Illustrated says it. The Bleacher Report says it. And I don't just pride myself on that. I pride myself on being a locker room.
And the crowd is booing Becky Lynch right now.
Today.
They do not like this, as Becky says she's a leader.
People have stepped to me. They thought they were ready for the spotlight.
Oh boy.
From Grace has been astounding. I'm thinking of Looney Lyra, mediocre Maxine. I mean, absolute joke. AJ Lee, she was so traumatized. She had to leave the whole business.
Ooh.
You're not ready. You're not ready for this. And I think you really need to go and think about it. And think strongly if you are ready to face me in the ring. And if you are ready, then I will face you at Saturday night's main event. But
what?
You have to remember, I'm not just a star maker. I'm a star breaker.
Ooh.
That was cute.
Big words from Becky Lynch.
Becky, I know what you're doing, and it's not going to work on me. I'll see you at Saturday night's main event. And not only will I snatch your soul again, I'll also snatch that title.
Hey, nobody said anything about this title, okay? You have done nothing to deserve this title. This title holds prestige. You don't hold prestige. I hold prestige.
Becky makes a point.
You fooled some people with your flips and your tricks, but you ain't fooled me.
Oh boy.
The prize. You see if you're ready.
Becky's the prize.
Welcome to the big time.
And Becky Lynch says, welcome to the big time. And ladies and gentlemen, will this be official? And will it be for the Women's Intercontinental Championship? But it does look like Becky Lynch laid out the challenge to Sol Ruca at WWE Saturday night's main event. This could be a huge matchup coming up at that premium live event this upcoming weekend.
Perhaps something they're saying with Becky Lynch. Ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, so going to be really interesting to see what happens here. If they'll be willing to put the title on the line for Sol Ruca, who hasn't even won a match here yet on Raw. I don't know. It seems kind of premature to do that, right? So maybe it'll just be a one-on-one match and not, you know, a title match. That'll be really interesting, right? All right, looks like we're heading back to commercial break here, guys. Thank you so much. Valen, I hope I'm saying that right, GD in the chat. What if you got recruited as a professional commentator? Would you take that offer? Yes, that would be a dream come true for me. I do have a couple of companies that I'd love to be able to work for, especially one being the Pat McAfee Show. Would be pretty awesome to get to work with them in some form. ESPN or WWE obviously would be really cool to work for them doing a play-by-play for football games or for wrestling here. And I got to be specific, obviously, because you want to make sure you get into something that you're really passionate about and really into here. Oh, guys, already back to the action. Logan Paul and Austin Theory, the Vision, in the locker room.
Street Profits don't. Well, he does too. Yeah. Double. What's the plan for Saturday night's main event? Did you hear Seth? Yes. Did you hear him? Yes.
Braun Baker can't beat me on his own.
Did you hear him?
Yes.
Okay. We'll make the match tonight. Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins.
I think that's a great idea, and thank you for it. Which is why tonight it's going to be Seth
freaking Rollins versus Austin Theory. Yeah, main event. Yeah, main event. Right to the main event. We get to whoop this guy. I love it, fellas. Yeah. Can we have the room, please? Of course. Yeah.
Okay, so Paul Heyman.
Got your back. All right. Yeah. Make you proud. Yeah. Let's go, dog. Let's go, Darren. Yeah. What are you doing? I can beat him. I know you can. Oh, I know. But you see, now you know where Seth Rollins will be, what time he will be there, and why his hands will be so full. Maybe you'd like to run this play.
So Paul Heyman, the mastermind, and it looks like Austin Theory will be the man who faces Seth Rollins in the main event tonight, not Braun Breaker. That's definitely got to disappoint a lot of WWE fans. What's up, Bridget? How we doing? And guys, making his way to the ring here for our next matchup, which is a Trios Tornado Tag Team match. Introducing first, he's the original El Grande Americano, and he's accompanied by his cohorts in masks that I do not know how to pronounce their names. And that matchup will be coming up next here on Monday Night Raw, as we will see El Grande Americano and Los Americanos be their opponents coming up next here in this this Tornado Trios tag match. All right, thank you, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. How many people we got in the chat? Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any shout-outs? Anybody feel like asking any wrestling questions or anything like that, guys? You can make them stand out with those super chats here. We're looking for 5 super chats is our goal here, our challenge here on Tim Reynolds Show today. Hope you guys will accept and help us out. We appreciate it. Do you commentate on cage matches in WWE? I would. We haven't had a good cage match in a while. As a matter of fact, the last time we had a cage match was Drew McIntyre facing against Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship, and Drew McIntyre actually won the title after Jacob FATU cost Cody Rhodes the title back on SmackDown a few months back, way before even WrestleMania. So... all right, guys, hanging out here, waiting to get back from these commercial breaks. Hope everybody's doing well. And don't forget, guys, right after the show is over, I'll be doing my WWE show review here live on Tim Reynolds Show, as we'll break down each match and storyline from Monday Night Raw. I'll give you guys my match grades for each of the matchups, or each of the matches that we've seen here on Raw as well, and kind of just my thoughts and opinions of where we'll see the storylines going forward here as we head to WWE Saturday night's main event, and also WWE Clash in Italy. That should be exciting, hopefully, as we'll see what happens here going forward. The WWE Universe, I think, has been very honest about their opinions about what we've seen thus far. These storylines have had such small builds, and it's not the same as what we used to be seeing in WWE as... not that long ago. It wasn't that long ago, guys, when they would really take 3 to 4 weeks to build these storylines before we'd really get a chance to see a match that we really kind of got amped up for and excited with the build of these matches. But also with their sort of superstar turnover, if you will, looks like just about once a year, almost like they're a professional sports team, right? It just seems to throw everything off. I mean, even with some of the superstars that they released recently, you kind of cut it out in the middle of some storylines that were happening. So it makes it very confusing for the consumer, for the WWE Universe fan, the average fan, to really keep up, man. Who is Denny Hamlin? Denny Hamlin is one of the best NASCAR Cup Series drivers in the Cup Series, as he got a big win in the All-Star race yesterday. We did some live play-by-play commentary for the NASCAR Cup Series All-Star race yesterday, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll get ready to get back to the action here. And making his way to the ring with Los Americanos, it's El Grande Americano!
Versus Matt lucha de apuestas at Noche de los Grandes.
Noches de los Grandes. We will see Mask versus Mask. Saturday, May 30th, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific in Monterrey, Mexico.
Losing their identity. It all goes down a week from Saturday in the beautiful city of Monterrey, Mexico. So where can we all watch it? WWE YouTube. You can hear myself and WWE Hall of Famers JBL and Rey Mysterio.
All right, and all the action starts out right away as the original Grande Americano and his cohorts start attacking these men and taking them out. No, there's Ryo with a big chop here in the middle.
We leave him in the truck. And look at this now.
And one of the brothers here, the American brothers, tosses Ryo like it was nothing.
AAA. This past Saturday night when the Credos and
So the Credos here now got caught. Oh, Ryo caught in midair. And now the Credos with the double team as they toss Ryo like a rag doll.
We all know who we trying to fool here. And here is a
And now, oh, Bruno with an Insiguri. And now off of that, a couple of left hands here and jabs from Bravo. And the uppercut connects as well. Off the ropes here. And oh, no. And there goes Brutus. And oh, no, El Grande Americano here in the black suit connecting with that Insiguri. And now, oh. And the Credos brother gets hit with an uppercut.
The man in the black and gold. Pictured before you.
And now here we go. El Grande Americano going up against the original as these two men exchange blows in the middle of the ring. Ducking under the clothesline is the OG and a roll through. Looking to pick the ankle, and he does. The ankle lock's applied. The ankle lock's applied, but Rayo and Bravo are there to come and have the back of El Grande. And now, uh-oh. Bravo gets tossed over the side. Rayo gets tossed over the side. And now, wait a minute. Uh-oh, the OG. Oh, no. Ooh, right in the cojones as the legs. And now the dances here from Rayo and Bravo after the legs got pulled in the middle. The cojones got hit on the steel post. But now, OG El Grande Americano trying to fight back here. And here comes the Credos. The Credos. And oh, no, what a beautiful hurricane rana there from Bravo. And now Rayo over the top takes out one of the Credos. And oh, one of the brothers gets taken out with a dive by Bravo. But wait a minute, one of the Credos brothers, a big standing front flip senton, and now the original, the El Grande in the black suit just took out everybody, and now, oh boy, the backflip, the moonsault takes out everybody on the outside as the OG has it, and now pulling in Bravo here. Up on the top rope, the OG El Grande Americano looking for possibly a huge superplex here. And it connects a huge superplex from the OG Americano. The cover here and a kick out of two. And now El Grande back inside attacking the OG here after that beautiful superplex from the top rope. But of course, we're heading back to commercial breaks here again, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. All right. Hope everybody's enjoying the show thus far. Boy needs to take a shower. Valid said still waiting for the table slams. Yeah, we'll probably see that. Maybe they'll put somebody through a table before the end of this matchup here. Guys, I love what we've seen here with the original El Grande Americano and El Grande Americano. They've really built this storyline up for quite a while, and I think they really need to take this as an example, especially from what we've seen happen in AAA with these guys, like how popular they are, how popular this storyline is. Like, I think TKO can really learn a lot from this storyline in this segment between these El Grande Americano characters. So, going to be really interesting to see what happens there. All right, so just waiting to get back, guys. If you have any shout outs, any questions that you guys would like to ask, any wrestling questions, or just something you guys would like to shout out, make sure you hit me up here with the super chats. We do have a super chat challenge going on right now. We're trying to reach 5 of those today, so if anybody is generous enough to help us out here with a donation, a super chat of any kind is really appreciated. You can also help out the channel by subscribing to channel memberships on my YouTube channel. And also, guys, there's a donation link on the top of my YouTube page as well. But anyway, you guys can help out, whether that's just liking and subscribing and watching, maybe sharing this live stream with your family and friends. Anything you can do really does mean a lot here, guys. So appreciate it. Do you think they could take down the big man himself, the man of the show, the Big Show? Well, the Big Show hasn't been that great in a long time, but in his prime, the Big Show is definitely one of those huge talents. And at the time, I actually thought the Big Show wasn't used particularly well in storylines like he should have been. Now, he's got some classic ones, like with John Cena, when Cena won his first title, the U.S. Championship. Also, I love that sort of back and forth for that WrestleMania match against Floyd Mayweather. That was pretty cool from the Big Show, but so entertaining and such a very nice professional type of guy outside of the WWE as well. Big Show is actually well known from my area of where I grew up and was raised in the Tampa Bay area, so he's pretty famous over there. So that was pretty awesome to get to see how and learn how cool he was. All right, guys, don't forget WWE SummerSlam's coming to Minnesota at the beginning of August. First two-night SummerSlam event as we're back here to the action. And El Grande Americano and Los Americanos taking out the OG Americano. And now picking him up here, the double team by Los Americanos, ducking underneath, rolling through, and the double clothesline there from the OG, grabbing Bravo and tossing him over his head, and then grabbing Bo and laying Rayo over his head as well. And I may have gotten that backwards as Rayo was the one to get taken out first. And now, from behind, Bravo on the back of El Grande. And wait a minute, the original OG picks up and delivers a double sort of power slam. German suplex there. And now, the OG just tossed El Grande into the corner. The cover here, but Bravo's there to break it up.
And this is so unique because in Mexico, the original...
And now we see here heading up to the top rope, but here comes Credos, and oh no, to the top rope here goes one of the Credos brothers, a huge superplex, and now Brutus, boom, the huge moonsault connects, and then the headbutt, Bravo's done for, the cover, but Rayo's there to break it up. Wow. And it looked like that matchup was over here, folks.
This has been absolute chaos since the opening bell. A moonsault from Pluto Prado, followed immediately by a diving headbutt by the original. And Rayo Americano keeps the matchup alive for his team.
So now we see here one of the Credos brothers.
To the high rent
up to the top rope here. Went for the 450 splash, and there's Rayo connecting with a super kick, and one of the other Credos brothers into the corner, and there's El Grande Americano taking him out. And oh no, now the OG is outnumbered 3-on-1 here.
Numbered 3-1 in the ring. Now all three of them have a metal plate. This is brilliant.
And all three of them with metal plates in their masks. And now the original El Grande Americano in trouble here. And the right elbow as we see them holding him. But a big boot as he tries to fight back and dodging. And no, the heads clash. A clash between Bravo and Rayo. And now you see here them trying to grab. And no, 3 different German suplexes at the same time. And oh my goodness, the straps come off. As we see the OG's team, El Grande Americano to the top rope. They're all going to the top rope. No way. Can we have 3 moonsaults?
High flyers.
Oh, it's 3 moonsaults. The covers. 3 different kickouts at the same time? Are you kidding me? Wow! Wow!
What a match.
This is awesome!
We all may be.
Whoa!
This is awesome. Trios Tornado matchup. Now Ryo American.
And now we see here Ryo on top of the shoulders of one of the Credos. And oh no, El Grande there to save the day. And there's Bravo with the super kick. And the reverse Hurricane Rana. El Grande, the OG, takes out the Los Americanos. And now the rolling heel kick to El Grande. And on the outside, the OG Americano got thrown with something and now tossed over the top. And wait a minute, here goes Ryo inside the ring. And none of the Kronos brothers gets taken out from the top rope. And there's a splash, the cover. But wait a minute.
Los Americanos not done yet.
And wait a minute, there's, the headbutt from El Grande, the cover. And your winners here in this one, it's Los Americanos and El Grande Americano.
To help the psyche and the momentum of the real El Grande Americano.
A beautiful Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Bravo with the big splash. And then the headbutt with the metal plate in the mask. There is El Grande Americano, and Los Americanos get the victory here on Monday Night Raw. And could this be foreshadowing what we could see in a few weeks?
For Los Americanos and the real.
Yo, Ghost, what's up, man? Oh shit, I thought this was a talented feed.
Defend the titles later tonight.
And there's the women's tag team champions.
Is that? Yes! What a guy is here! I'll be back. What a coming clutch with delivery from DoorDash. DoorDash, the official delivery partner.
Yeah! All right, what's up, Ghost Honor, one of our members here on the channel, coming in with a $2 super chat donation. I thought this was a talented feed. Yeah, I'm trying to bring the talent. I'll tell you that, bro. I'm trying to bring the talent. Hope you're doing good, Ghost. Thanks for hanging out here with us, guys. And we'll be right back to this live play-by-play here for WWE Monday Night Raw. Coming up, guys, after these commercial breaks. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday night. God bless you guys. And if you have any wrestling questions, any shout-outs, guys, anything you'd like to ask me, don't forget to hit me up, guys, with those super chats here. It really helps out the channel. And don't forget, we've got channel memberships you guys can sign up for as well. So thank you guys, man. How about that? Los Americanos and El Grande Americano get the victory. So this means the OG El Grande Americano now will have less momentum going into their mask versus mask match coming up on May 30th. And man, I'm excited to see who will be officially unmasked at that particular matchup, man. It's gonna be really cool, dude. You know, I know who they are, you know, because I watched enough WWE now to know who these guys particularly are underneath the masks. But this has been kind of cool. It's been one of those storylines. I think it's an old school kind of storyline, right? They've really built it up the right way. Most fans know what's going on between them, even though they have been doing a lot more work in AAA than they have on the main roster. But still pretty cool, right? Americanos controlled that match. There was no chance. Yeah, I gotta tell you there, Valen, we definitely mentioned that in my WWE show review coming up right after this. That one, as far as my match grade goes, I mean, I'll give it away right now. That was an A. That was an A, man. You didn't sleep. You didn't really see any sloppiness. You could tell those guys have worked together, and especially in a trios tornado tag, that's 6 different guys battling out all at the same time. So I thought they did very well for themselves. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. Haha, the beer is cold. Ooh, you're right about that, Ghost, man. It's almost time for beer 30, man. I need to finish up my soda pop. You know what I'm saying? I can't let Ghost Honor drink alone. Come on, man. What kind of friend would I be if I did that? I'm rooting for them. Hey, well, thank you, Valen. Appreciate you there, guys. So we got about 30 seconds left till we get back to commercial break here, guys. So, hey, let me know, man. Chat. Let's live it up, man. Got any questions? Let's chat it up. I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, that's my boy. Hey, Ghost. I appreciate you, dog, man. Hey, much respect. Cheers to you, man. Hope you're enjoying your ice cold one, man. You deserve it here on a Monday night. I hope everybody's been having a good Monday thus far, working hard and doing what we need to do. Holy crap, I didn't know that. Netflix has got the MLB Home Run Derby this year? Oh, wow. Well, that's news to me. All right, guys. So after that mask versus mask match in AAA, the following day, Sunday, May 31st, will be Clash in Italy. And that'll take place at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Woo! And there goes Ghost with the $2 super chat for the next pop. As we see here, Roman Reigns was jumped and beaten up and attacked by Jacob FATU to start the show here today. But it was the Usos who came in and tried to fight back against Jacob FATU, and they would after 2 super kicks and a spear from Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso with the Uso splash. And then we would see the Usos continue to dismantle the Samoan werewolf with the 1D.
Jacob Fatu left lying. Oh, man.
And there he goes again.
Tribal. Come back. And ladies and gentlemen, our general manager, Adam Pearce, has made it official.
Uh-oh. And ladies and gentlemen, it is official. At Clash in Italy, the World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line when Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, goes one-on-one with the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu in Tribal Combat. Whoa.
2 Samoan warriors, bound by blood, torn apart by ambition.
Oh, this is good.
To a bloodline revered for decades of dominance. The tribal chief, Roman Reigns, is the unwavering pillar of the Anoa'i family.
Okay.
But leadership comes at a cost.
Yes, it does.
Now the time has come to decisively define the family's future. This is tribal combat. There are no rules. You win via pinfall or submission. And the winner.
So, guys, this will be the first time in a while that we've seen a premium live event have both the World Heavyweight title defended and the WWE Undisputed Championship defended. And, man, this match of Tribal Combat's going to be good. Here's the Usos backstage.
It's been described as merciless, lethal. For those that are less familiar with it, can you explain what exactly Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu are walking into?
Yeah, Kathy. It's like sacred combat here. You know what I'm saying? Between 2 families or blood. You know what I'm saying? Handle beef. I know about tribal combat, Kathy. I done been in it. It get crazy. It get brutal. We don't know what's going to happen.
Uh-oh, and it's LA Knight back on Monday Night Raw.
Not now. All right. Or what? Or what? Y'all gonna jump on me like you did Jacob? Maybe you'll bring in Roman, do a whole little oofalafa ceremony, and then y'all can tap dance on me. Is that how it's gonna go? Is that what it's gonna be? It wasn't too long ago, just the 3 of us. It was the 3 of us taking on the Vision. Why? Because of the way they did things. Why? Because of the way they did things.
Yeah, he's breaking character.
We're doing the exact same thing. Here you are doing the exact same stuff. Y'all ain't any better than them. I tell you what, though, I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. If that means I gotta get my ass whipped, I'm okay with that. Because here's the deal. You do dirt, you get dirt. Yeah. Not now.
And LA Knight not afraid to call out the Usos. And it looks like LA Knight may have a problem with what the Usos have been up to lately. But it's nice to see LA Knight back on Monday Night Raw. There were some rumors there that Knight might not be coming back.
Yeah. Saturday night's main event, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Penta will defend the Intercontinental Championship against a man I had the pleasure of interviewing earlier today, Ethan Page. So, thanks for joining us, of course.
Interview with Ethan Page.
I want to start with this. What is this?
This is actually for both of us. Viewers rarely are able to capture my standard of excellence, so to help you out,
You do realize how long I've been doing this, right?
yes, I'm aware of your resume, and I'm actually shocked at the lack of humility. There's always room for improvement. Please.
Okay. Humor you. Penta has the title. You have everything else: the look, the ability, the record, the resume, the jawline. Seriously?
Yes, continue.
Doesn't it feel unfair that Penta will have to defend his title against you Saturday? The man who broke the North American Championship reign record, former NXT.
What's up, Joshua? Thank you, man.
Recognized you. And now you want to rename the Intercontinental title the Ethan Page Championship?
Mike, life is not fair. Do you really think that I chose to be born like this? This handsome, this talented, this charismatic, this dangerous in the ring? No. Some people are lucky enough to be born under the stars, just meant to be champion. Others have to work very hard at it, like Penta.
Okay, so I do have a question for you.
Okay, no, you can, please honor the request of the talent.
Yeah, I can't do this anymore. Why do you act like this?
I don't understand the question.
Ethan, you have everything. 30 years I've been in this business. I've watched him come and go. But you have the looks, you have the charisma,
Yep.
you have the athletic ability.
Ethan Page does have that.
Champion one day.
Yes,
You could be one of the all-time greats here in WWE.
He could. Yeah.
You also have ego. Ego is going to cost you the Intercontinental title on Saturday.
Oh, you think so? Now you're worried about my future, Michael? Lovely. It's not ego. It is pure confidence. I believe that I already am the best wrestler in all of the WWE. I want this Saturday. I plan to prove it.
You won't.
To you and anyone else who doubts all ego.
I'll doubt him.
Well, I will be the first man to put the word fear in the vocabulary of Penta. And then the last man to leave the ring at Saturday night's main event with the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, sure you will. Sure you will, Mr. Easton Page.
Thank you.
The first half of that.
All ego Ethan Page will have a chance to prove he is worthy of that WWE United States Championship shot as he'll take on Penta for the Intercontinental Championship at Saturday night's main event, where all ego Ethan Page will have a chance to become champion on the WWE main roster for the first time in his WWE career.
History, Cole. He called me Mike.
But ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup is coming up next. Here it is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Accompanied by the Judgment Day's Liv Morgan, who is the Women's World Champion. It is the Judgment Day's Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. Robert's on the to-do list. Hell yeah, let's go. Thank you for the $2 super chat, brother.
Well, this doesn't bode well for the tag champs. Bree and Paige, because Liv Morgan, the world champs out here, with her Judgment Day teammates. Tag titles on the line, live. Then.
All right, guys, and we see here this next matchup coming up. We're going to get a little poll for everybody here on it. Pick your winners. I'll just go pick your winning team for this WWE. Oh, look at that, brother. We've reached our goal. Yeah, for Josh, our homie. Heck yeah, Ghost. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dog, there with another $2 super chat helping out the channel. Man, bless you, dog. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Ghost Honor coming in with another $2 super chat. Man, y'all got to be like Ghost, man. Ghost definitely representing, helping us out here on the channel. I appreciate you there, brother. All right. So pick your winning team for this WWE Raw Women's. For this WWE Women's Tag Team match on WWE Raw. So we got Roxanne Perez, Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, and we'll just do Raquel. Perez and Raquel versus Brie, Bella, and Paige. All right, I think we got that good. Appreciate you, Ghost, there, man. Reaching out to one of our other members here, Joshua, man. Appreciate everybody here hanging out on the channel. All right, guys, we got a few more minutes here before we get back to the action as we're on commercial break. And looks like our next matchup coming up on Monday Night Raw will be for the Women's Tag Team Championships, as we'll see Brie Bella and Paige take on the Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez with the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan there at ringside. You've got to imagine that she's going to get involved somehow, some way. So could we see new Women's Tag Team Champions here crowned tonight? Or will we see the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions currently in Brie Bella and Paige continue their winning streak here since they won the titles at WrestleMania? Well, they've defended the titles successfully over the last couple of weeks, and they'll try to continue that momentum here. And guys, if they're able to come out with the victory here, I have been hearing some rumors that we will see the Irresistible Forces look for another rematch against Brie Bella and Paige for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles coming up here soon. So we'll see if that takes place. Thank you there, Joshua. Thank you, Ghost. How we doing? That's my boy. This one's cold. Heck yeah, man. Gotta go get a cold one here soon there, brother. All right, as we wait to get back to the action, guys, introducing, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Brie Bella and Paige. As we get ready for this matchup here on Monday Night Raw, I'm going to go grab me a beer. Good boy, Charlie. And guys, looks like they're talking about what happened last Monday where the Judgment Day went and took out the Women's Tag Team Champions and made a statement before their title match here tonight. And there they are, guys, the Women's Tag Team titles. That's what's on the line here on WWE Monday Night Raw. Don't forget to get your votes in, guys, on which team you're picking to win this matchup here coming up on Monday Night Raw.
Bad luck.
All right, the bell has rung as we get ready, guys. Almost time for beer 30. Oh, and a nice super kick from Paige on Perez to start this match out. And now Roxy tossed like a rag doll, and Paige ain't playing no games here. Starting out in this one here, and now in the corner, the referee has to split them up, and oh, another toss with the hair pull there from Paige.
Reward for winning this matchup. Yes, you get to have.
And now, oh, off the top turnbuckle there, and now Paige with the knee, or excuse me, the stomp right to the chest and throat of Perez. And now Brie Bella looking to make a tag.
Or forgotten anything that unfolded in Las Vegas. Interesting here tonight.
An attack made there to Brie Bella, and guys, we about A few moments away from Beer 30 is a nice knee there from Brie Bella off the top rope.
In 7.5 years. As much fun as we have with nostalgia.
Oh, and a big kick there from Roxy. The kick out at 1 by Brie Bella, though. A nice counter by Roxanne Perez. And now the tag made. Here comes Raquel Rodriguez, who's now legal. And Perez holding up Brie Bella. Oh, but a nice punch knocks her off. And now Brie battling here against Raquel. Raquel going for a clothesline. A nice counter by Brie. And yeah, that looks really sloppy, man. Off the ropes here, Brie Bella went for the crossbody. Raquel caught her. And now up on the shoulders as Brie was able to counter. A nice kick to the back of the leg of of Raquel. And now Raquel Rodriguez showing the power. And oh, the shoulder tackle takes down Brie Bella. And guys, yeah, man. Unfortunately for Brie, man, she's still like she's going through the ring rust, man. It does not look smooth. It does not look good when she's in the ring right now. So the tag made. Here comes Roxanne Perez with the kick to the gut here on Brie Bella. And right into a side headlock here as Perez looks to take out. And now off the ropes there. Oh, and a nice curve salt there and a bow. Oh, and a slap to the face of Brie Bella as she taunts her here. And oh, Brie with a slap back to the face of Perez. And now off the ropes goes Roxy. And uh-oh, she got caught. And there goes Brie. A beautiful armbar takedown.
Make superstars like Paige, like Brie Bella.
Here we go, guys. Booyah, it's Beer 30 after the big knee.
Does Roxanne realize the only reason?
Here we go. It's time for Tim Reynolds Show. Beer 30, baby. And now the tag made. Here comes Paige. And uh-oh, Raquel gets taken out by Brie.
Good job taking the power game away from Raquel tonight. Hello.
And now the kicks from Paige and Brie as Paige connects with the knees to the chest of Perez. Then the legs there to Raquel, but Rodriguez able to counter the clothesline to Brie. And then a big kick there from Paige. But wait a minute. There goes Roxy. Oh, got caught with a back elbow. Paige now on the outside apron. Oh, and then got caught as Raquel Rodriguez tosses Paige into the barrier. And then up against the ringside apron. Oh, my.
The champs are in trouble.
And now it looks like the champs could be in big trouble from losing their titles as we go back to another commercial break. Ooh. Damn it. Ugh. Okay. Beer run. This one's somewhere for the lag wrestling. I guess. I wouldn't call it lag wrestling, but man, just look, in my opinion, guys, like you can't bring back every classic WWE superstar, right? Look, as someone who likes the old school ways a lot better than the new school ways, the old school wrestlers more than some of these new school wrestlers, I like it when you can see someone come back and make a good run. But when you consistently see some of these people that are just not looking good in the ring with their wrestling ability, it's like, why are they in there? Like, I get it. You've got to be good in front of the camera and have some aura with the crowd, right? Which is why you bring back those people who have always been famous, that the WWE Universe really likes, that the WWE wrestling fans really like. It doesn't mean they're always in the best shape to be wrestling, you know? Like, I respect the hell out of John Cena for the fact that he chose to retire when he wanted to, sort of, you know, and knew when his abilities were being diminished and really couldn't keep up to put the same performance that he would want to do inside the ring. And I think a lot of these newer superstars need to hold themselves more accountable, man. Like, you can't be messing up in the ring week after week and expecting people to still be into watching you. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Let me know if you guys have any wrestling questions or any take on Monday Night Raw. I will be doing my WWE show review right after this episode of Monday Night Raw, so I hope you guys will tune into that one. I'll give my match grades for each match as we go over each match, the winners and losers, and also what the big storylines you guys should be looking forward to. Old school should come back, but this new class out of touch with training. Old school pound the rust out because of the power moves. You know, Ghost, you're right. I think the fact that these guys aren't working together consistently at live shows and more times throughout the week having more matches, like, I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but you got to brush the ring rust off, and the only way that that happens is if you're consistently wrestling, right? So yeah, I don't get it, man. These WWE superstars, man, they really need to take the wrestling more seriously, in my opinion, because the wrestling is nowhere near what it used to be back in 2001, 2005. Like, it's not. What's up, Christopher? Dylan saying just got finished eating. Hell yeah. And guys, we're about to get back to the action here after these commercial breaks. As we see here, we're back, and now the Women's Tag Team Championships are on the line. As we see Raquel Rodriguez, the legal woman, Paige in the ring as well. Thrown into the corner by Raquel, and a huge splash by Rodriguez. And now Roxanne Perez makes the tag. She's now legal. Here comes the Prodigy. And oh, a beautiful counter there from Paige, ducking under the kick from Raquel as well. Looking to make a tag here. And now the roll through. And oh, Raquel gets tossed to the outside. Liv Morgan can't believe it. Paige trying to make a tag. And Roxy grabs the ankle of Paige here.
Just in time.
And oh, the drop kick, though, and the tag made. Here comes Brie Bella. And Brie with the clothesline taking down Roxy. Another clothesline. And now the drop kick takes down Raquel off the ring apron. And now here goes Brie. A nice counter into the spinning neck breaker. And it connects. Brie mode now in control. Tossing Roxy into Raquel. And now the double team. Oh my! And what a beautiful double team as the DDT connected to her own teammate. As Perez got DDT'd by Raquel, but Rodriguez got hit with the neck breaker at the same time by Brie Bella. So a beautiful combination there. Brie 2 for 1 and trying to get the crowd into it here. And now the legs into the gut and chest here. As we see there, Roxanne Perez taking those knees, taking those yes kicks. And now Brie Bella heads up to the top rope here.
The tag team
and oh, a beautiful drop kick. Maybe could have been better. And now Roxanne Perez taken out, and now Liv Morgan up on the ring apron here. Oh, and the clothesline by Raquel. And the referee trying to get Liv Morgan out of the way. But there's Paige to help out her teammate behind the referee's back. Paige getting some payback. And now the double team looking for the huge double team power bomb to Raquel Rodriguez on the top rope. And now Perez throws Paige outside the ring. Roxy trying to get the win here. Takes out Brie Bella. And now off the ropes. Oh, the uppercut to the back of the head. And now Roxanne Perez could have her moment. The springboard. Oh, Lioness sold. But oh no, the knees. Brie Bella got the knees up.
Brie, perhaps a bit disoriented, seemed to be looking for a tag. Paige nowhere to be found.
And now Brie Bella heading up to the top rope here. But there's Liv Morgan, and Liv takes out Brie Bella, who got hung up on the top rope there. And now the referee seen what happened. And here we go. And you're out of there. And Jessica Carr throws out Liv Morgan. But wait a minute. Raquel tosses the tag titles to Roxanne. And now Perez looking to use that title against Brie Bella. Oh, and rolling her up. Brie Bella with the cover. Your winners and still the WWE Tag Team Champions, Paige and Brie Bella. And the numbers game was not enough as the Judgment Day falls. And now Liv Morgan now with the cheap shot on the outside.
Assaulting Paige and Brie.
NASCAR, brother, but we'll give you a thumbs up. This is not a whole lot of people. See you on Sunday, brother. Thank you, Scotty Day. Appreciate you, man. And wait a minute. It's Lyra, Valkyria, and Bailey coming out, and a right hand takes out Perez, and there goes Raquel over the top rope, and now Bailey going after Liv. Liv looking for Oblivion, but Bailey connects the Bailey to belly suplex, and that takes out Liv Morgan, and now Lyra, the drop kick through the ropes takes out the Judgment Day.
Lyra and Bailey coming out here before the tag team champions got wiped out. Remember those two, Bree and Paige, will defend the tag team gold at Saturday night's main event this Saturday against the former champion.
What's up, everybody?
/ legend, the irresistible forces at Saturday night's main event. Clash in.
All right, guys. Clash in Italy coming up soon here. Thank you, everybody, for getting your votes in there. As we see, the winners are Brie, Bella, and Paige. And there's Seth Rollins backstage.
We gonna do this right now?
You tell me. You want to do it right now before you get a match? You want to get worked over? You go ahead and you jump, my man. You feeling evil like Knievel? Take that jump. I don't think you want to do that, though. I'll tell you why. I know exactly what's going to happen out here. I can tell you. Why? Because I've been there. Why? Because you made that happen. The vision. And now the chickens have come home to roost. So I know what's going to happen. You're going to go out there. You're going to have a match. You might even win, but you will get stomped out. I don't like you now. I didn't like you then. Bottom line is, just because you're fighting vision, the enemy, my enemy is not my friend in this case. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of glad to see you go out there and get stomped out. Although,
okay,
I respect the fact that you want to go ahead and do this on your own. I think that's admirable. I think that's great of you. But you're going to need help. You're going to need help. Jane can find help for me. Have fun out there. Have fun getting stomped out. Yeah.
So LA Knight getting out of town here, reminding Seth Rollins that he's got no help and he's about to get stomped out by the Vision later tonight. A show of respect from LA Knight, but coming up next, it's the OBA FEME Open Challenge. All right, so thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Woo! Hope everybody's doing well. Yo, no way. How's the show going tonight? Says Mrs. Reynolds. Doing pretty good. Christopher versus CM Punk. Hell yeah. Just to say, God bless you all. Praise God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. Yo, thank you there, Ghost Honor, with the $5 super chat and sending that powerful message here on this live stream. Man, God bless you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Love your haircut, honey. Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Reynolds. Heck yeah, guys. Sorry about this. Another commercial break. Just waiting to get back to the action here, guys. We've got about a little less than an hour to go here. And don't forget, guys, right after we get done here with Monday Night Raw, we're going to go right into my WWE show review coming up here live on Tim Reynolds Show right afterwards. I'm going to give you guys my match grades and also go over each match that happened here on Monday Night Raw. And we'll also make sure we break down all the big storylines that took place here as well and what to look forward to and also what my opinions are going forward in those storylines. Look at Jeffrey drinking the vodka and orange juice again. There you go, man. Y'all are the big win, mama. Ghost, we appreciate you there, dog. Always one of our biggest supporters here on the channel, man. All right, get that hat back on. Woo! These are my confessions. All right, guys. If you have any questions or shout outs, you can hit me up here on the live stream. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Heck yeah, Mrs. Reynolds, we can't wait. Ah, Christopher showing some love. You be careful, Christopher. Hard to love, no, don't make it easy. Oh, it's a message from Penta.
You fight only for yourself.
And Ethan Page, you fight only for yourself.
It belongs to the people who believe in me. Every scar, every war, every sacrifice. Escucha bien, Lita.
But listen closely. I don't fight for ego. I fight for my people, says Penta. This championship represents everyone who never gives up and never gave up on me. And at Saturday night's main event,
Ready. So be war.
And be ready for war because Penta is settled metal. All right, big message there from the WWE Men's Intercontinental Champion as Penta will put the IC title on the line against all ego, Ethan Page.
Page, Saturday nights.
Kenneth, what's up, my friend? How we doing tonight? Hope you're doing good. Everyone that's my friend. Prayers. Been busy with my uncle in this garden. Heck yeah, Kenneth. We'll appreciate you being here now, man. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time to welcome the ruler, OBA FEME. Who? 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 Yeah, Kenneth, we already heard from Roman and Jacob earlier as we see OBA, OBA, OBA.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome OBA FEME.
And welcome everybody to the OBA FEME Open Challenge here on WWE Monday Night Raw. And who will have the guts, the courage to answer the open challenge here tonight? Oh, look from behind! Somebody's attacking! Who is this? Brock Lesnar! Lesnar's back! Lesnar just hit the F5 on OBA FEME! Lesnar's here! Lesnar's here! And another F5 to OBA FEME! Oh my goodness! Holy shit! And oh my goodness, and now the power again, the F5, and Brock Lesnar rips his damn jeans again. Ha ha! Holy shit! Holy shit! Brock, 2 F5s and he's not done! A third F5 to OBA FEME! Brock Lesnar's back!
He left his boots in the ring, and he believed me. He called it a career.
Guys, Brock Lesnar ripped his pants again, and he is back, delivering 3 F5s to OBA FEME, and OBA just got taken out by the beast Brock Lesnar, but uh-oh, OBA already staring down Brock Lesnar here. I didn't see this coming. I did not see this coming. Holy crap. I am in utter shock right now, guys. I did not think that this was going to happen. What will Paul Heyman have to say about this? What did we just witness here, guys? Are you kidding me? Wow. Holy guac moly. Like, damn. Wow. I am just blown away, guys. Don't know what to tell you about what just happened or took place there. That is absolutely insane. Okay, guys, so we're on a commercial break right now as Brock Lesnar makes his return to the WWE, F5ing OBA FEME 3 times, ripping his pants once again, and making a huge statement, taking out the ruler here on Monday Night Raw. Holy smokes. All right, thank you, everybody. What's going on, man? Joshua says, what energy? And Joshua says, I told you what, he wasn't retired. T-Max says, what it do, brother? And oh, shit, says Ghost. Tomorrow I'm going to have lunch with my friend and uncle. Heck yeah, man. And there's the replay there again, guys, as Brock Lesnar shows up and attacks OBA FEME from behind and delivers a huge F5, not just once, but 3 times.
The locker room, everyone in the office, everyone in the WWE universe believed that Brock Lesnar was done at WrestleMania after leaving his gloves and boots in the center of the ring. Instead, Lesnar shocks the entire world. No one more so than OBA FEME, the ruler being victimized by 4 thunderous F5s from Brock Lesnar.
Wow.
Office. I found paperwork for retirement on him, and I need to get to the bottom of what the hell's going on. Shane, please find him. I'm serious, guys. Now I need him in the office. Bring Heyman to the office. Tell me what the hell I just saw. I hear you are looking for me. I filed retirement paperwork on his behalf. What the hell is going on? Brock Lesnar is retired. What just happened out there? Retired? Start talking. Okay. I'm about to make your entire career. That's for you. What, a subpoena? I don't need that. No, it's not a subpoena. It's a contract for Clash in Italy with Brock Lesnar's signature already on it. You got OBA FEME. What? You have the biggest rematch in history. Congratulations. I have to say it. I think Paul Heyman just made Adam Pearce an offer that the GM can't refuse. Lesnar will come back for a rematch with Oba at Clash in Italy. All we need is Oba's signature. And I would assume Oba's going to sign that contract. Clash in Italy's a week from Sunday. But before we get there, this Saturday night, it's Saturday night's main event where the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. The spectacular Penta will defend the Intercontinental title against all ego Ethan Page. Coming off of an extremely hard-fought defense tonight.
And that's right, guys. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championships will be on the line as Paige and Brie Bella take on the irresistible forces Nia Jax and Last Legend at Saturday night's main event. And also at WWE Saturday night's main event, it will be Sol Ruca going one-on-one with the Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch, but the title will not be on the line.
Six-woman tag team matchup that will see WWE Women's Champion Rhea Ripley join forces with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss to battle former champion Jade Cargill along with Me Chin and Beatback. And the World Tag Team titles will be up for grabs.
That's right, guys. We'll see the Vision put up the World Tag Team titles against the Street Profits at WWE Saturday night's main event.
This Saturday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Here's Kathy Kelly.
Well, guys, you can't talk about Saturday night's main event without talking about the Street Profits. Montez, Angelo, heading into Saturday, you have the opportunity to capture the World Tag Team titles from the Vision. I know that was your goal in coming to Raw, so how confident do you feel heading into that match?
Look, the Vision are tough. There's a reason why they champs, but hey, we're going to be ready.
See, Kathy, we're not new to this. We're true to this. Because the Street Profits got a vision ourselves. See what I did there? A vision ourselves. And that's at Saturday night's main event. We walk in and we walk out your new WWE World Tag Team Champions. Because the motto ain't changed. And that is, the Street Profits are up and we
want the smoke. And what a big statement made by the Street Profits.
You're not focused. Again, look, man, look, if you want to go waste your time, be my guest. But don't expect me to get involved, partner.
Oh, damn. So D'Angelo Dawkins going for a walk here.
Look, fam, we ain't got to be friends.
And it's Seth Rollins.
We ain't got to trust each other. I can't speak for Taz, but last week, good looking out. But also,
hey, look, I get it. I got no friends. I got no allies. I'm out there on my own. Nobody trusts me. I get that. Thank you. Thank you for understanding what I tried to do last week, and thank you for being man enough to come and say that to me. And I'm sorry for what happened to you last week. I'll say that to you. But I got to focus right now, my dog, because I got a match right now.
And ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins getting a little, obviously, kudos, or looks like at least D'Angelo Dawkins is wishing Seth Rollins good luck. But Rollins getting ready for our main event of the evening. And introducing first for this match scheduled for one fall, he is a revolutionary, he is a visionary, Seth freaking Rollins! Rock just needed a beer and a couple of shots. You're probably right, Ghost. You're probably right. Man, that was freaking awesome, dude. All right, guys, so we're going to another commercial break, unfortunately, here. All right, thank you, everybody. Appreciate you, Ghost. We got about another couple minutes before we get back to the action. Tim, I've been to Sonny's. Have you been to Sonny's Barbecue? Absolutely, Kenneth. One of my favorite places to eat back in the day. I don't know how good it is nowadays. I haven't ate at one of those in forever. What's up, Dylan? Monday Night Brawls kicking ass. Heck yeah, man. And JR Weezy, man, what's up? So I told people he wasn't retiring until SummerSlam. Hey, I thought the same thing too, but it looks like this match is going to be for Clash in Paris, or excuse me, Clash in Italy, as it looks like Brock Lesnar versus OBA FEME at Clash in Italy? Man, that happened pretty quickly, huh? I'd like to know, was this the plan the whole time? Hey, it'd be interesting to see, dude. Honestly, I'd be very interested to see if this was the plan the whole time. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, let me know your takes so far on WWE Monday Night Raw. And don't forget, guys, right after Monday Night Raw is over, I will be going live with my WWE show review.
Unforgettable days of non-stop action at the UFC Freedom 250 Fan Fest, June 13th and 14th. Don't miss immersive fan experiences, live shows featuring UFC athletes, celebrity appearances, exclusive onstage moments, live music, and more. Plus, meet and greets with your favorite WWE superstars, including Charlotte Flair, The Miz, Rick Williams, Chelsea Green, The Usos,
And making his way to the ring, accompanied by Logan Paul, he is one half of the WWE World Tag Team Champions, Austin Theory! Ty, what's up, guys? All right, pick your winner, guys, for the main event of WWE Monday Night Raw. And looks like Seth Rollins getting things started early, attacking Austin Theory on the outside, throwing him into the barrier, and now the right hands from Rollins, and now Theory thrown into the ring.
Seth so closely over the years. They've worked together.
And now we see Rollins with the clothesline on Theory. And now the stomp to the face, holding up the hands of Theory. And now Rollins looking for the stomp here early. And Theory able to counter with a roll-up here. Rollins counters, went for the stomp again. Theory able to counter a second time, but a clothesline stumbles into the outside.
Okay, it's one of the reasons Seth Rollins feels so confident when facing off with Austin Theory, because Rollins feels a modicum of the fact that he's the reason Austin Theory is the way he is. And Rollins now playing off the...
And now Rollins on the outside looking to take out Theory here. And went for the stomp again. Theory counters with a kick to the gut to Rollins. And now, Rollins counters and the head of Theory bounces off the steel steps.
I mean, even their ring gear looks similar. Rollins and Theory. These two may be deeper ingrained than we thought.
What's up, Ty? How we doing, guys? Get your votes in for this main event match.
First time in over...
Now Theory in big trouble here. As you see Logan Paul there in between Rollins and Theory. And Seth not too happy about it.
Obnoxious Logan Paul. Why is Logan Paul...
Now Seth gets back inside the ring.
He's champion here in WWE. He's living out everyone's dream. He's a...
And hanging up Rollins on the top rope is Theory. A clever move. And now looking for a possible maneuver here. Rollins in trouble. And a nice counter by Rollins. Theory in big trouble. And it's a buckle bomb in the corner.
This happening. This is not fair to Logan Paul. He's out here to be supportive of his partner, Austin Theory. Okay, here we go.
And now Rollins hammering down right hands and stomping the chest out of Austin Theory as the ref has to try to get these guys to clear up here.
Paul Heyman said he already beat him. You have nothing to prove. Let's send Theory out there. Listen, if I had to guess, and Seth Rollins is a guy I've been close with for years, Rollins has a plan. I don't know what that is.
And Rollins with a big boot there takes out Theory onto the outside.
Well, he better have a plan because Braun Breaker knows where he is right now. Rollins, that is. Logan Paul's hanging out at ringside. Rollins has acquired the target.
And
Theory him.
No, and there goes the ankle. And now Rollins in trouble after that left ankle got thrown into the steel post. And now Theory taking advantage. And no. Now putting that ankle in between the steel steps. Theory. And the stomp and the ankle there of Rollins could be damaged. And now getting back in the ring is Rollins.
Some people might say, Rollins could just use the other foot. You can't plant, you can't jump. You take out one foot, you take out the entire maneuver. And Theory now.
And Theory sucks chances. He continues to hammer down right hands on Rollins. Rollins fighting back, though.
Hands get in your head. You got to keep up the assault on Rollins. We all know the resilience and the guts that Rollins has.
And a big uppercut there from Theory. And he connects to Rollins, looking to dominate the rest of this matchup here.
Rollins favoring his ankle. Having a hard time getting to his feet. Again, brilliant.
Now on the apron. Rollins with a nice move there. Hangs up Theory. And now the referee distracted, and Logan Paul takes out Rollins off of the ring apron.
You don't have to like it, but being aligned with the vision certainly has its perks.
And now Theory, after hanging up Rollins on top of that barrier there, into the cojones, a big right elbow by Theory, who's got the upper hand. Will Austin Theory be able to get the victory here in our main event of Monday Night Raw, or will it be the visionary, the revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins, who will be able to come back and get the victory here in the main event of WWE Monday Night Raw. Bro, we love you. Sorry for your remorse. I pray for your comfort and spirit. Oh, let's see what's going on here. As we get things set up here. Ba, 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 ba. Do. Yeah. Boom. All right, let's get caught up with the chat here. What's up, Ty the Sports Guy? Oh, my great-grandmother, 92 birthday, rest in peace. Aw, rest in peace, Ty. Thanks for sharing that with us, man. Ty never apologize. Hell, we just human, bro. Ghost, wow, Ty, sorry, bro. Few beers in me, man. No disrespect, man. Ghost, you're all good, brother. Heck yeah. Ghost, it's okay. I forgive you. Like you said, don't apologize. We just Midwesterns do. And yeah, it's my great-grandma's number 92nd birthday. Rest in peace. Miss you, Grandma. Ty, thank you so much for sharing that with us, man. Bro, we love you. As you remorse over this, I do pray for peace and comfort in your spirit. Ghost, I'm from Iowa. I apologize for no reason sometimes. Way to go, Ty. That's always a good thing, man. Better to be willing to apologize than to be somebody who's not willing to apologize. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, we are literally just a few subscribers away before we're getting to 3,500 subscribers on here. And, guys, we've got a nice ice cold one here about to finish her up, just like we're about to finish up this main event.
Rollins, ever since.
All right, so here we go. Austin Theory attacking the left ankle and leg here of Rollins,
The young man
and looking to take advantage of a possible injury here to Rollins, as Austin Theory is looking for a huge win right now for the Vision.
matchup. Sean Bennett checking on Rollins. Rollins is
I'm glad everybody's here, guys. Thank you, man.
matchup.
And now we see here Theory looking for a superplex or a suplex here.
By Jacob FATU back at Backlash. And look at that.
What a nice Falcon Arrow counter there from Rollins.
Opportunity, but can he capitalize?
But grabbing out the ankle.
Rollins using this time to recover to the best of his ability. Hoping to get the blood flowing back into his foot and ankle.
So now Rollins trying to fight through that pain and get some blood flow back in that left ankle.
Rollins wanted this fight. He begged for this fight. Wants to take out every member of the Vision.
And now Austin went with the right hand, counter by Rollins. Another counter right hand, and then into a chop. A right hand and a chop. A right hand and a chop from Rollins. And now in the corner, Rollins in big trouble here, as we see Theory still battling. And now Rollins has to be separated from Theory in the corner. And now Theory went for the clothesline. Rollins hits a clothesline of his own, and another knocks down Theory. Right back to his feet. Theory able to counter, but Rollins counters again, but a big back elbow from Theory. And now Austin, through the ropes here, up on the ring apron, rolls through, and Rollins caught him with a powerbomb, the cover, and a kick out at 2. And it looked like Theory was going to be able to hit the Hurricane Rana, but Rollins catches him and connects with a power bomb. A beautiful counter there by Rollins, but it was not enough. And what does Seth Rollins need to do to be able to get the victory here tonight on Monday Night Raw? Well, Rollins is right here looking for that possible stop.
Nope. It ain't gonna happen.
And not feeling it here, so Rollins going for a pedigree, but Theory on the shoulders here, but Rollins able to counter. Seth Oh, got hit with a back elbow. And now an elbow to the lower back. And Theory with Rollins on his shoulders. Oh, and a spinning powerbomb. The cover. And a kick out at 2 by Rollins.
Immediately transitioning into a half crab submission. Great wherewithal. Shows the growth, the development of the
Ty, thank you, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Working on that bad ankle of Rollins.
And now here with the single-legged Boston Crab. Austin Theory looks to get the victory here, but Rollins trying to fight out of it. Theory with a nice roll through, catches some feet and boots there from Rollins. And now the roll through by Theory, the cover. A kick out at 2 by Rollins. Oh, but a super kick connects from Austin. And now Theory has an opportunity here. And we've seen Austin Theory use this move before. After another super kick, Rollins is right in the zone here for a stop from Theory.
Theory's not.
Oh, boy.
Yes,
Oh, boy.
Seth Rollins is defenseless in the center of the ring. Austin Theory.
And Rollins able to counter with the clothesline. And a beautiful counter with perfect timing here by Seth Rollins. And now trying to get the WWE Universe fired up here. Rollins battling it out, battling through the pain in that left ankle or that right ankle. And now Rollins looking for something here.
Put yourself in a high-risk position.
And Theory, grabs the referee. And now Logan gets involved. Rollins hung up on the top rope. The stop connects by Austin Theory. The cover on Rollins. But a kick out at 2. And Rollins is still in this main event. Austin Theory thought he had him after Logan Paul with the distraction and knocking down Rollins off the top rope behind the referee's back. Theory hits the stop, but Rollins is able to kick out before the count of 3. Wow! And a lot of fight left in Rollins, and now Theory on top, and the action, the right hands, the lefts hammering down on Rollins.
My God! I got you! Come on. Logan Paul with the brass knuckles in hand. Smoking Austin. And the jaw, smoking.
And the brass knucks come out for Theory. And now Logan Paul providing the distraction here. Theory looking to take out Rollins, but he connects with a huge super kick. And now Rollins grabs the brass knucks. Oh, boy.
Rollins has the brass knuckles. Logan Paul scoops it off here.
And now the referee sees the brass knucks.
He's a cheater. The official doing his job and getting the.
And Logan Paul gets taken out with the right hand by Rollins, but the roll up by Theory. A kick out at 2. Rollins, the roll through here, and Theory got caught. A pedigree by Rollins. The cover here. Your winner! Oh no! And after Seth Rollins gets the victory, Logan Paul attacking Rollins here. And oh my goodness, the Maverick laying down the punishment here on Rollins.
It happened, Michael Cole. Seth doesn't have an ally in the world.
But wait a minute, here comes D'Angelo Dawkins, and he's attacking Logan Paul. One half of the Street Profits is here to help out Rollins. And there goes, but from behind, now Dawkins being attacked by Theory and Logan. And now the double team commences on Dawkins here.
Well, maybe Logan and Theory against Montez Ford alone at this rate. They're stomping a hole.
And here comes Montez Ford out to help out his buddy. A big right hand to Theory. And now Logan Paul grabs Ford, but he lands on his feet. And the second and Enziguri connects to take out Logan Paul. And there go the Street Profits. And now Ford fired up. Montez Ford getting the crowd pumped up and over the top rope. Oh my goodness! Ford takes out the Vision.
goodness, for Angelo Dawkins, his partner, came out here. Stop! Why are you here, man? I keep telling you, everything around that don't end well, bro.
And oh, wait a minute, Braun Breaker comes in and Ford pushes Dawkins out the way and catches a spear, and now Breaker picks up Dawkins, and oh my goodness, the double knees, but there's Rollins, and Rollins from behind, tacking Braun Breaker, but Breaker picking up Rollins, but Rollins gouging at the eyes, the clothesline to Braun, and now Rollins in control here. Will he take out Braun Breaker? And there's Logan Paul grabbing at that right ankle of Rollins. And oh no, Rollins, a spear from Braun Breaker takes out Rollins, nearly chopping him in half. And Braun Breaker with a huge statement, taking out Seth. And now we see here the Vision cleaning house as they throw Seth outside the ring. What could the Vision be looking to do here? Oh no, Breaker picks up the steel steps. Rollins being placed. Oh no! Oh my God, they're going to end Rollins' career. And now General Manager Adam Pearce is out here with WWE officials, and they're stopping Braun Breaker here. And they take away those steel steps from Braun. Oh, and another spear by Braun Breaker, who's still attacking Rollins here. And oh my goodness, the WWE officials trying to separate these two as Braun Breaker just destroys Seth Rollins here. Louisiana Gator or Florida Gator? I'm not sure, Ty. But thank you for asking the question. I have tried Gator before. It's pretty good. And man, what a big beat down there to Seth Rollins by Braun Breaker and the Vision, taking out the Street Profits as well as General Manager Adam Pearce tries to get some order here on Monday Night Raw. And wow, guys, what a way to end this one here as the Monday Night Raw sees the Visions, Braun Breaker, and Logan Paul and Austin Theory make a huge statement against Seth Rollins here in the main event. And there's the Oracle, Paul Heyman, the WWE Hall of Famer, guiding the Vision. And wow, guys, what a show. And guys, this has been your WWE Monday Night Raw live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show. Guys, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And let me know what you guys thought of this show in the comments. And don't forget, guys, to show your love and support on the channel. God bless you guys, and thank you guys for hanging out here throughout this live stream play-by-play on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. And guys, don't forget to tune in to my WWE show review coming up right up next here on Tim Reynolds Show in just a few moments. So peace out, guys. Thank you so much. God bless you and your families, and thank you guys for all the love and support. Tim, could you pray for my great-grandma real quick? Ty, absolutely, guys, as we put our hands together and say a prayer for Ty, the sports guy's grandmother, who turned 92, and she has passed away and gone up into heaven. And Lord, we just want to send our prayers to Ty and his family during this grieving process, and say happy birthday to his great-grandmother, who we know is watching from up above. And we pray in Jesus' name, we pray amen. Thank you guys so much, man. Peace out, everybody, and we'll see you guys next time here on Tim Reynolds Show. And I hope to see a lot of you guys for my WWE show review so I can get your opinions and your feedback on what we thought of this Monday Night Raw here on Tim Reynolds Show for May 18th, 2026. Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Ghost, and everybody hanging out here on the channel. Peace out, everybody, and we'll see you in just a few short minutes.